Hi, hello bachcho. Welcome back to my channel Maths Lageraho. In the last class we have solved question number 5. Now let us see the next question, dear students. If y is equal to e raised to a cos inverse x minus 1 is less than or equal to x, x is less than or equal to 1, show that 1 minus x square d square y by dx square minus x into dy by dx minus a square into y is equal to 0. Very simple question, dear students, and one of the important question also. So now let us see how to solve. First you write the given. Given is what? Y is equal to e raised to cos inverse x. Clear? This is the given. Y is equal to e raised to cos inverse x. So now how to solve this one? You see. Differentiate with respect to x, dear students. I have to show this one. 1 minus x square d square y by dx square minus x into dy by dx minus a square into y is equal to 0. So by using the given we can prove this one. How to prove? You see here. Y derivative is what? Differentiate with respect to x. You have written y derivative is dy by dx, dear students. Why dy by dx is used? Because in the question is also dy by dx. So that's why. If they ask y1 means you have to write y1 here. So now this is looking like how e raised to ax. This is looking like e raised to ax. You also know, I also know that this is not x, but it is looking like e raised to x. E raised to ax, dear students. E raised to ax derivative you know. So derivative of e raised to ax is a into e raised to ax, dear students. So e raised to ax derivative is a into e raised to ax. But this is not x, no? You also know, I also know. This is not x. So it is a cos inverse x. When it is not x means you have to take the derivative of that. Derivative of cos inverse x, dear students. So now see, dy by dx is equal to a into e raised to a cos inverse x, dear students. Derivative of cos inverse x is minus 1 upon square root 1 minus x square. Derivative of cos inverse x is what? Minus 1 upon square root 1 minus x square. So now you multiply this one. My a into minus 1 is minus a e raised to cos inverse x. 1 into anything is same. Whole divided by what? Square root 1 minus x square, dear students. I hope it is clear. So now you cross multiply. Square root 1 minus x square, I will cross multiply. This square root 1 minus x square is there, no, I will cross multiply here. Square root 1 minus x square into dy by dx is equal to minus a into e raised to cos inverse x, dear students. So we got this one. So again I will differentiate. I hope until this much is clear for you. Again differentiate with respect to x, dear students. Again we will differentiate this. I hope you have written this formula. This is not required. Already you know the formula. We have written here how to use that one. So u into v, this is u and this is v, dear students. Root 1 minus x square is u, dy by dx is v. So if you know the formula, fine. Because again I am differentiating with respect to x. This is looking like u into v. U into v, if you know the formula, fine. If you don't know, please write this one somewhere where you can read this one. So this is the formula, dear students. U into v is u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. U is what, dear students? U is root 1 minus x square. Root 1 minus x square we can write as it is root 1 minus x square, dear students. We have written. I have to take the derivative of v. V is what? Dy by dx. Dy by dx derivative is d square y by dx square, dear students. V derivative is what? Dy by dx derivative is d square y by dx square. Is it clear? So now see, plus is there. Plus sign I will write. V is what? What is v? V is dy by dx. I will write as it is according to the formula dy by dx, and I have to take the derivative of u, dear students. U is what? Root 1 minus x square. Root 1 minus x square is looking like root x, dear students. This is looking like root x. You also know, I also know that is not x, but it is looking like how? Root x. This is not x, 1 minus x square. You also know, I also know. I am saying this is looking like root x. Root x derivative is what, dear students? Root x derivative is 1 upon 2 root x. Clear? 1 upon 2 root x. This is not x now, 1 minus x square. That is not x means what? You have to take the derivative of that. Derivative of what? 1 minus x square is equal to, see here, you come this side. This is looking like how, you know, constant into function. Constant is what? Minus a, you have to write as it is. Constant should be written as it is. You have to take the derivative of the function. E raised to a cos inverse x is looking like how? E raised to ax. E raised to ax derivative is what? E raised to ax. A into e raised to ax, dear students. A into e raised to ax. But this is not x, no? I have to take the derivative of what? See here, once again I will repeat up. Constant into function is there. Minus a is written as is. E raised to ax derivative is a into, a is written here, one more a is there. A into e raised to ax. But this is not x, no? You also know, I also know. Yes or no? Cos inverse x. We have to take the derivative of cos inverse x, dear students. Derivative of what? Cos inverse x. Now what you will get, you see. Root 1 minus x square d square y by dx square. See, what you will get plus dy by dx into 1 by 2 root 1 minus x square, and derivative of 1 minus x square is what? Derivative of 1 is 0, x square is minus 2x, dear students, is equal to minus a into a minus a square. It will become e raised to a into cos inverse x. We will write as it is. What is the derivative of cos inverse x? Cos inverse x derivative is minus 1 upon square root 1 minus x square, dear students. I hope it is clear. So now this two get cancelled. So now what I will do, I will multiply because I have to get this answer, no? For that we will do this all. So multiplying otherwise we will simplify a little bit. Wait, directly we can do it later also. I will erase this formula. So now see what we can do. Square root 1 minus x square d square y by dx square, dear students. See, plus into minus x. Here minus x is remaining. 2 are get cancelled. 0 minus x is there. Minus x only. Minus x into plus is minus x into dy by dx. What is remaining now? 1 upon square root 1 minus x square. So now see, is equal to minus a square as it is. E raised to a cos inverse x is remaining here. Minus a square is written as this. E raised to a cos inverse x is, what is that? Y or not? E raised to a cos inverse x is y here. Then I can write it as y here. Clear? So now, try to understand here. Minus is there. This minus into minus, it will become plus here. Clear? So now see. 1 into anything is same, whole divided by how much? Square root 1 minus x square, dear students. I hope everyone it is clear. Minus into minus, it has become plus. A square into e raised to a cos inverse x is y. Y is written whole divided by what? This. 1 into anything is same. So now what I will do? Multiply by square root 1 minus x square. Both sides, dear students. Both sides. I am multiplying square root 1 minus x square, both sides, dear students. So why we are doing? Because I have to get this answer, no? For that. So now square root 1 minus x square into square root 1 minus x square. Square root 1 minus x square whole square. D square y by dx square. So now minus x into dy by dx. So 1 upon square root 1 minus x square. Square root you are multiplying for each term, no? Here also it will multiply. Multiplied by what? Square root 1 minus x square. I am multiplying whole terms what? Square root 1 minus x square. Square root 1 minus x square into this whole square it has become. Square root 1 minus x square is multiplied for this also. Yes sir, can you see this one? This also it has multiplied. Here into I have written, you see. So now is equal to, how much you will get, you see, is equal to a square y by square root 1 minus x square into square root 1 minus x square, dear students. So now see, square root get cancelled, square root 1 minus x square, square root 1 minus x square get cancelled. Now see, this get cancelled. Will you agree? Therefore, I will write here, try to understand please. 1 minus x square, what is remaining? I will write here 1 minus x square d square y by dx square. Will you agree? Minus x into dy by dx, minus x into dy by dx into 1 is same only, you know that. So now see, is equal to a square y is there, is equal to this plus a square y. If you take on left side, it will become what? Minus a square y is equal to 0, dear student. Can you see this what I had written? No, that is same to same what I had asked. Show that what? 1 minus x square d square y by dx square. See, 1 minus x square d square by dx square minus x into dy by dx minus a square into y is equal to 0. Hence proved. I hope you are understanding the video. Please like my channel and subscribe. Each like will inspire me to do the next video, dear students. I hope you will support me. So we'll meet you in my next class. Tab tak lage raho maths ke saath. Please copy this one.